I had many ill-deserved reputations when I was younger, and I didn't care. At first, I did. My freshman year of high school, this guy couldn't get any off me and started lying about me and how easy I was and blah, 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 right? Like guys do when she doesn't put out. So, at first, I'm like, that's not true. I never slept with him. And my sister was like, you just sound like an idiot when you say that. Just tell everybody he has a small dick. All right. So I started doing that. And it's fun. And then the next year, well, that lie's getting a little boring because guys are still doing it. And at work, at the daycare where I worked, there was a group of guys who, every single one of them had tried to sleep with me, and they would stand around and talk in a circle, and I knew what they were all saying. A, because they weren't sly, and B, because they would all individually come up and ask me about what the other guys were saying. So you wouldn't put out with me, but you would do all sorts of weird shit with this guy? Because that's what he said. And I would just look at him and be like, did you lie? Well, yeah, of course I lied. I had to save face in front of the guys, and I would just stare at them. And they still didn't get it that every single guy was lying. I didn't do shit with any of them. But it was easier to just go along with the reputation I was already getting. And I would be like, because if they're going to lie about me, I'm going to lie right back. And so the small dick lie, it was still fun, but I was getting more creative as I got older. He couldn't come until I made the sound of a goat. He kept a picture of his grandmother above us and had to stare at it. He called me mother. Right? Weird shit, okay? So by the time I get to college, I've got a crazy reputation of being a total whore and sleeping with the weirdest guys. Now, if you'll recall the stripper and rabbi story, in which this 300-pound stripper dropped her portfolio on my lap. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not opposed to anyone being a 300-pound stripper if that's what you want to do. I mean, apparently, women my size are actually the most looked at porn next to minors because we're men's secret shame. Men can't openly admit that they like women my size. We're their secret shame. Okay, so she's a 300-pound stripper. That's awesome. Shave that shit. Don't drop your portfolio in my lap. I didn't ask you to. And this woman was disgusting. She liked golden showers. Ew. So, for whatever reason, okay, so I knew a man who had married her. They were set up. Go back and find ex-stripper marries ex-rabbi, okay? You'll get the scoop on how I knew the rabbi who married the stripper. And what's the punchline? I don't know. But he told me that she said that we had shared some men. Apparently, several men that she slept with told her that they slept with me. Yeah, it would give you a better social standing if you'd actually slept with me, but I didn't sleep with anyone in college. I actually am not, I hate hypocrites with a passion, and it's very looked down upon in the religion I was practicing at the time to have sex outside of marriage. And I don't mean just like in Catholicism where everybody does it. I mean, I hate hypocrites. So I did not have sex until I'd stopped going to church. I hadn't gone to church for a year until I had sex. So yeah, I was a virgin till 34. Okay, 3-4. That's how old I was. So I'd shared men with this woman. A, completely not true, because I was really chaste. And B, ew, oh, gross. The thought, I find her so reprehensible that the thought of sleeping with anyone that has slept with her, ugh. And yes, I made that noise to my friend who'd slept with her, but ugh. Ugh. I'm going to try heave a little bit more if I keep thinking about it. So, if you lie about me and say we've had sex, I'm going to lie about you. You got a little dick. You get off on goats. I saw you jack off to a picture of your father. Yeah. Don't you worry. I got some good lies and a weird reputation to boot.